Hello everyone, I am Duke James, and this is the continuation of my Ireland campaign in EU4 Meiou and Taxes. It's been a little bit of time. We're going to do a trade protection CB against the Netherlands because we have it. They're allied, they're not allied, but they're in the Empire, so Bohemia will join. They're allied with Munster, Dithmarsh, and Bar, and Namur is a vassal, but none of these countries, except Dithmarsh, actually border the ocean, so since this is trade protection, we just need to blockade the ports. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. We have 20 lights and 12 transports, so they have 9 lights and 5 galleys and 11 transports, so we do outnumber their navy. I've been building ship rates, so I have a sizable naval force limit now. We captured a ship. I imagine we're going to be heavily outnumbered, but nobody can really bring any troops over to me, so it doesn't really matter. So we can just blockade their ports. Let's go ahead and reduce army maintenance. So we fought the British about a year ago. So I took the Isle of Man. I'm not going to sell it back to England this time because England doesn't really have a navy. So I have naval superiority. So it's soon. We're gonna invade soon. I'm gonna do something with Incy Gaul because this has a crossing. So I could do something with this province to either grab this province and then blockade the area so that England can't cross, or try and block England's troops over here somehow and then invade the rest of their territory. But England doesn't actually land troops in my provinces anymore. I don't know if it's because I'm too strong or they just learned their lesson after doing it multiple times. So we'll see how that goes. But I urge anybody that is like, oh, just attack England. Gotta take our time with us. Can't just go rushing in, otherwise they will take everything back and then more. So urban industry arises. We have some urban industry in our capital. Our urban production skill is now 25.064. I haven't actually given much thought to what we would do. I'm going to look these up really quickly. Alright, so I'm going to go steel for that extra combat bonus and that reduction in mill tech cost. We can go ahead and attract qualified artisans, 10 ducats, 12 dip. We'll go ahead and do that. We don't have Renaissance, although it looks like we had a little bit of Renaissance. 3.57% showed up. We did get a regional art and intellectual center in this province. So I imagine once it spreads to the coastline, it should spread here. Because regional centers spread from other regional centers. In addition to that, we also have an important center of trade. So that's nice. There's a good bit of urban wealth built up, 365 ducats, and then some rural wealth as well. There are 99,000 urban citizens, I should say, not urban pops. It's only 2,000 less than London, I should say. all of those countries joined. I might actually flip back to duelist. I don't know. I don't know. So this is the flip back and forth campaign. Because if I do go intolerant, that Deus Vault would come in handy if I was duelist, because everybody around me is Catholic. Ooh. Okay. It's going a little slow at the end of the month there. Let's see. Country comparison. Income-wise, we do 20 ducats, but that's because our light ships are not protecting trade. So if our light ships were protecting trade, we'd be at about 24, 25 ducats. And England is at about 28 ducats, so we actually make close to what England makes. Granted, 3 ducats are from England, but that doesn't subtract from England's. So it's not like they're making 31 ducats and it just says 28 ducats. They're actually only making 28 ducats, so then 3 of those 28 ducats goes to us. So we're pretty close to being on par with England, despite being... We have 96 development, and they have 370. So we have 3 times less, but we almost have the same income. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's it's pretty good. In the next war with England, I might also release Scotland. My apprehensions with releasing countries from England is that pretty much until now, there's not really a huge point to doing it, because England's either going to reconquer them, or if I conquer them, I couldn't hold them before. But now, since I am increasing my troops, I should start to be able to be in a position to hold territory over here. So I might start doing that. There's lots of embargoes going on. Use 53 sailors a month and we gain 40. So we are losing 13 a month. That's mostly just because of the transports. I'll probably just try to grab however many ducats they want to throw my way. Probably not going to be a lot of gold and booty from this war. The Ottomans are fighting the Knights, Athens, and Venice. Oh yeah, also, England fought France and Castile. I'm not sure if I actually showed that, but France and Castile got destroyed because they couldn't land troops. England was doing my strategy. The strategy I was using against England, England used against France and Castile, and they just moved their troops wherever Castile would land. France didn't even attempt to land. They had naval superiority, so they could have landed troops, but France never landed troops, and all of Castile's troops that were landed were stack wiped. So they both lost that war, which I find pretty interesting because the strategy I used, they used as well. There is a new baby born, so we lose 2 war exhaustion. Okay. Let's see, we built a shipwright in Dublin. France declared war upon England again. Yep, they used the humiliate rival last time. Okay, so what I just talked about is going to happen again. Now, normally this would be, you'd think this would be a good time to jump on England, but neither France or Castile can actually land troops and take territory, so it's a bit unfortunate. Our truce with England ends 1504, so they'll probably still be in this war by 1504. Because neither of them do anything. We have a bunch more ships. So I'll bring these guys down to the Celtic Sea. Send these guys over here. I think there's some ships. Should be like 5 ships here. I don't want to be in this war too long, so we'll just grab whatever we can, because it is giving me war exhaustion every month since it's not defensive. What does England's navy look like? I did briefly rival England, but then they unrivaled me. They became unrivalable. England has 7 lights and 5 transports. Yeah, England, they have no navy. The best thing would be if England went bankrupt, because then I could just attack them and brush away their troops very easily. Dublin comes back under the control of the burghers. Also, Dublin has a minor center of trade, which is nice. So there's a important center of trade in Cork and a minor center of trade in Dublin. Because of the relative strength of alliances. I'm going to be in this war for a while. That's unfortunate. Huh. Probably not going to get a lot out of this war. Trade protection CB is probably not worthwhile. At least right now. Because I am losing 20 sailors a month. I'm getting war exhaustion. And at the same time, I'm not using my lights to protect trade, so I'm losing 5 ducats a month. So probably not going to do trade protection CBs again. But I figured might as well do it once, see how it goes. Don't imagine Bohemia would want to peace out. Death Martian will peace out. Sure, Death Martian. Yeah, Bohemia is probably never going to peace out. Prague is such a nice province. It has silver. Silver in your capital, what's better than that? Nothing. Maybe gold in your capital. Gold and silver in your capital. Alright, I'm going to end this part here, and then I'll pick it up in the next part. Probably play out the rest of this war, see how it goes, and then I'll pick it up from there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.